Good morning, vlogivores, both punished and unpunished. It's Wednesday. You know, I'm really liking the Wednesday spot, and I'm liking it for a couple of reasons. One, I like being in the middle of the week. I get to see who does things before, I get to see who does things after. That's nice. But what's really cool about being in the middle of the week is, let's say you put me on a calendar. You'd have Monday, Tuesday, me, Thursday, Friday. And if you haven't noticed, I'm the only guy in this collab channel. I know I've noticed. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. But what I could do is, if you placed me on that calendar, I could stretch one arm out this way, and I could stretch one arm out that way, and I'd be surrounded by the ladies. I'm just saying. Anyways, moving on. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't. Got a haircut. Most of my hair is gone, which is nice. It kind of takes a load off. No pun intended. Yeah, there was a pun intended. That is not what I'm here to talk about, because this week, as you've probably noticed, is favorite book week. You know, why couldn't it be favorite TV show week? I'm looking for an excuse to talk about Glee last night. Oh, now that you mentioned Glee last night, let's talk about it. First of all, are any of you guys Glee viewers? Gleeks, as they're sometimes called? Anyone in the collab channel? Anyone in the comments? Do you watch Glee? What did you think of last night's episode? Because I gotta tell you, I liked it. I liked it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the music was good, which was new. The season hasn't been that good. The music was good. The storyline kept you thinking. I liked that. But what I really liked, and what I'm really getting at, is Darren Criss. For those of you who don't know Darren Criss, he played Blaine, that guy that Kurt kind of fell in love with. He's amazing. I've been watching him on YouTube for a while. He's part of a channel called Star Kid Potter, which did a Harry Potter musical and a Harry Potter sequel. If you don't know what those are, I'm linking to their channel downstairs because it's unreal. So yeah, Darren was just amazing. Really top notch. I gotta tell you, loving it. Okay, now I'll actually talk about my favorite book. Well, first I actually want to talk about Michelle's favorite book, The Giver. It's funny you mentioned The Giver because I read The Giver a while back. I read it for school in like grade 5. But I actually really liked it, and I still have it around, and I'll read it. I've read it since then. And it's a really good book, and it's really funny. I'm curious, how did you find The Giver? Like, where did you get it from? My favorite book right now is this. It is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. It's a book I had to read for school, but I read it and just kind of fell in love with it because it's an unbelievable book. It's about this guy who gets a painting made of himself by his friend and loves the painting. It's a gorgeous painting. But it turns out that all the bad things he doesn't age. Everything that happens to him becomes reflected on the painting, which is a really cool concept, but a lot of the stuff in the book is really interesting because it's not just about the story. There's a lot of scenes that are really just kind of witty dialogue and philosophical things that really make you think. So it's a really interesting read. If you guys have a chance, go read it. It's a great book. So I'm going to throw another question at you guys. Have you guys ever fallen in love with a book you read for school? Like this, because I read this for school and it's just unbelievable. Have you guys ever fallen in love with a school reading book? As for what Michelle had to say about NaNoWriMo, that's really cool. I really wanted to do NaNoWriMo this year. I know a lot of people who are doing NaNoWriMo, who would like to be doing NaNoWriMo. I would really like to do NaNoWriMo. I don't know how many times I said NaNoWriMo in that sentence. The thing is, when it comes down to it, I don't have time to write 1,677 words a day. I'm really busy and have a lot to do, so that's just not going to happen. But if any of you do have the time, I know you're 10 days in and you have to catch up, just do it. Do it. It's cool. You get to write a book. Just do it. Now I'd just like to make a comment about punishments. Gabby and Trisha, you're getting punished. It's so early. It's been like a month and change and you're getting punished. I'd like to say I'm disappointed, but I'm not. I'm excited. I like punishments. I do. But I have to tell you guys, Michelle has got to be the one who enjoys punishments the most. She's like, oh my god, is she late? Is someone going to be late? Punished! I'm like, whoa, Michelle, calm down. She's like, punished! Which is really funny, because we all want punishments, and she's just kind of expressing our excitement. So Trisha, I look forward to seeing your interesting video tomorrow. I hope you're doing the punishment tomorrow. But if you are, I'm very excited to see it. And if you're not, I'm still excited. So Trisha, I'll see you tomorrow.